Thanks for watching Here to Stay TV. I'm Glenn Haussman, and we've taken over the GBTA studios. Mike McCormick, so exciting. I'm so glad to turn the tables on you.
Well, thank you for having me.
I guess well, thank you for having me. I don't know. I'm not sure if this was a genius idea or you're making some very poor decisions, Mike.
We'll see in about 4 minutes, right?
Exactly. So tell me a little bit about the trends and the excitement that you're seeing here. Now, I've been on the show floor for 2 days. I've been talking to a lot of people, but you've been interviewing everyone. I want to hear it straight from you.
Yeah, so I think that the big issues, or I'd say the big topics, are clearly kind of convergence of personalization, of course, still duty of care, big issue, and just generally innovation and use of technology, and how it enables in so many ways. Those seem to be the 3 hot topics I'm hearing.
I felt like last year it was all about alternative accommodations coming to the fore,
right.
But this year it's really about technology empowering people's stays. When you mentioned personalization, how do you see that being reflected in the GBTA community?
Well, so in a healthy economy,
right.
which we have, and certainly now sustained periods of growth and that health of our industry, what you're seeing is that focus for companies where it's not about just travel buying anymore. It's about thinking about their employees' well-being,
right.
And companies are seeing this, and as they should, as a differentiator as being an employer. So
right.
to attract talent, retain talent, they have to think about the things that they're doing in terms of putting people on the road and giving them the tools and the support where they feel like they're being taken care of, where they have choice, where they can accomplish the business objectives, but still have a better personal experience while they're doing it.
Right, I think that's a great point, Mike. And one thing that I haven't been talking to anyone about is how that low unemployment rate is really affecting employee retention. Because we're at that top of the market now where everybody's playing that shuffle game, wanting to go from place to place. So you need a smart travel program in order to retain those people.
You do, and again, these times are very different in that, unlike past cycles and past peaks where you really have a situation where you're asking people to travel, go places all around the world to conduct business. We're in a global economy, despite some of the issues we're having around trade embargoes, etc. The reality is those are short-term impediments. We're in a global economy. You're putting people on the road to all different parts of the world, destinations they're not familiar with, where they don't necessarily have the support that they would normally have when they're traveling or have colleagues there. So when they're out there doing that, it's really important that that companies address this, are proactive about it, and are thinking about their travelers' well-being while they're out there.
Yeah, and that's so critical in order to think about that. But pulling it all together and summarizing, what does GBTA do with all the lessons you've learned this year when it comes to planning your event for next year in Chicago?
Well, one thing is, we're really proud of the fact, again, we had another attendance record here, we have record number of buyers, but what I'm actually hearing is, on the show floor itself, is that people are really looking for more time to go deeper with, different companies, especially for all the irony of it, all the apps, all the technology, all the capabilities that everyone has. They are there to help save time, make you better, but you need time to really understand them more than just your traditional kind of proposition. So what we're hearing is people want more time. And so a lot of what we're trying to do is figure out how to make it as efficient, as effective, and really so people can get the most they can out of their time here. I think we do a good job of that, but you can always do better.
That's interesting because time poverty is definitely one of the biggest problems that I've seen, and a lot of the hospitality companies seem to be addressing that issue. Well, looks like we're out of time. So from Mike McCormick and myself, Glenn Haussman, thanks for watching us hijack the GBTA studios.